So we're working on the skull, and all I did is cut a patch to put over the eye and nose so that we can keep that covered, so I can keep the overspray off of it for now. Move this piece just a little bit. That got stuck down there good. That ought to work. Now, I don't mind the bridge of that nose and the inside of the nose being fairly hard line. The other, I'm just kind of going around this eye socket. It looks like we're still a little thick on the paint. I'll thin that up some more in just a little bit. I want to get a little bit of this laid in here. And I know we're just a little bit. If the paint's a little thick, it makes it real easy to get those nice fine lines. But it also gives you more tip drying, which kind of adds to the problem here. It leads to those blotches right there like you just seen. And at this point, I'm probably going to pull the mask out so that there's a little bit overspray. I don't want to keep it completely dark, because this is supposed to be more of a smoky skull. So we're going to pull these out because there's some work I want to do in there. Because this was just to keep most of it dark while we're working on it. So we are making some progress. I hope you can see that. Hopefully my hand's not entirely in the way. Turn the pressure up on the brush a little bit. Okay. Unfortunately, my picture's in the other room, so I've got to go look at it for a minute. I can only remember so much at one time here. Now I've almost got this tooth in. We're getting there. It's starting to look like school. I'd much rather do freehand stuff than all the stencil work that I do. Thing is it's a lot of time deduction, you know. If everything was a masterpiece I was working on, it'd be one thing. But we're just doing motorcycle art. This stuff isn't masterpieces, you know. It's good art. But this is not going to hang in a gallery. It is going to be on somebody's motorcycle. And trust me, that's almost as good. Only the people in the gallery get to look at the artwork and stuff to people that visit the gallery, but we're dealing with this motorcycle goes all over the place. Everybody gets to see the artwork, so this is what's cool about it. And that's about as much as I can remember. The picture is on the computer. I'm using my phone. I don't have a printer out here. I need to get a printer out here, but I'm using my phone to record with. Therefore, I have to go in the other room to look at the picture, come back and remember what I was working on. So, y'all bear with me on the pauses and stuff. I'm kind of getting to where I like him a little bit. Starting to like him. The skulls that I like, I name. I don't know what we'll name this one. Anybody got any ideas? Anybody want to name this skull? Comment down in the comment section. Maybe I'll let you guys name the skull. He's starting to come together. I like him. I gotta get the bottom part down. I may have to raise the easel up. It's not my comfort zone down there, so give me just a minute. So my drawing tells me that we're coming out of here. And we're going to swing down and swing back around. I know I'm probably standing right in your way. Yeah, he's coming together. You know, it's such a poor angle for you guys, but I'm working in close, so that's all I can do. I'm gonna go get one more look at this picture before I start to do the top of this. Really liking this, and this is gonna get turned into a candy. It's gonna be candied over. And really hate the candy over, to be honest. I love it in the white. Love it in the white. I do love it in the white. I like it. We're gonna name this guy. It's up to you. I'll leave it up to you in the chat, or not the chat, but comments down below. If you comment, give me a name for this skull. I'm thinking Goolsy, something like that. So you guys give me a name. That's what we're gonna name this skull. I do love him. He's really come together though. I'm debating on the eyes. I think I'm going to leave the eyes out. I don't like the eyes. We just want a ghostly, smoky skull, you know. And we just want a ghostly, smoky skull, and I think we've hit it. I love him. You guys give me a name. We got to have a name for Goolsy. I'm calling him Goolsy. But I'll let you guys name him. He just looks like a ghoul to me, you know. Maybe even, I don't know, maybe a mean female name would be cool. So you guys think about a name, leave it in a comment. We might find something from the bike shop to send out to somebody if we pick their name. So anyway, we'll be back. I'm gonna get some color to start candying this. We'll be back and you'll get to see us candy it a little bit. Okay, so we throw some candy in. And I'm using the candy as a shading technique. Anywhere I want some shading to set it back some, I'm really gonna kind of hit it hard. And then anywhere I don't want the shading, I'm just gonna barely hit. This is a color called ink blue. So it changes in the daylight because it's got some pearls in it. It'll go more blue. The more light, the more blue. The deeper it is, the deeper the more the purples come out. I need a straight edge. I'm gonna use this paper right here for a straight edge. I want to keep this nose fairly bright. I want to darken that around that nose. We're going to go inside the eye sockets. We're going to make sure that's good and dark. Under the brow. I want to keep the nose pretty white. And go inside the nose, candy it real good. I'm liking that candy color. I don't want to tone him down too much. Let me pour some more paint here. By toning him down too much, we're going to lose him. The clear will bring him back out, but I kind of want these skulls to pop a little more than I would. You know, I don't really want to consider them ghost skulls. So we want I really don't know if I want to come back in with any white. Normally I would come back in with some white and put some really strong highlights because I like to do high contrast stuff. But this is more of these need to be more subtle, and unfortunately the color on the camera is not the color I'm seeing on the side cover. So we'll try to get a better picture to add to the to everything that kind of turns it all. Yeah, I don't think I want to get too much heavier on it because we'll start losing some features, and I don't really want to lose some features. So and down here I can come in on each side of that where I laid some smoke. I want to make sure we get that dark down on that undertow there, and I want to keep it dark in through here because we want to show that distance. And the eye socket, we're going to make sure those stay good and dark. And like I said, the clear is going to bring this out some more. Now here's the great thing. I need this rounded bridge under the brow. So if I just come out here and I spray out here, and just open the airbrush up till I get that circular effect. It works perfect. I think we're going to leave that alone well enough. Sometimes a lot of us artists get to a point where we start enjoying our work so much that we tend to not leave well enough alone and go past where we need to go, and then we wind up working backwards to get where we're at. What you're seeing right there is a, not a good rendition of it because it's flat, it's dry, trying to get a picture. If you guys will give me a few minutes, I'm going to go get a cup of water. I can pour water over this and it'll look as if it's under clear for a few seconds. And you'll get an idea what that's going to look like after it's cleared. This is a little flat, like I said, but here, I'm going to go get a cup of water. Some good clean water, no minerals. And pour over this, and it'll simulate having clear on it. Okay, what I'm going to do is a little trick. I want to check my work before I shoot clear on this to make sure everything's going to look good under clear. I'll take some good water, not tap water, just straight drinking water like you'd buy in a store. And we pour over it, and what that does is it'll simulate having clear on it. I don't know if you can see what that looks like, but that'll give you an idea as to what it's going to look like under clear. And of course, because it's base coat, the water just sheets right off of it. And let me grab a blue towel. If you airbrush or paint or do anything that has clear coat on it, these they're called shop towels. Of course, everybody's seen them. They're made by Scott. Don't get the ones with the dark lines in it because those will scratch clear coat. These are clear coat safe. You can wax your car or anything with these, and it won't hurt anything. I know I say this about every other video, but I try to remind people because these are absolutely safe for clearing off, like water, wiping dust off, that kind of thing. And that will definitely, these will definitely save your life in a lot of situations. So I'm trying to get the water off my easel now. So this is Dave from Iron Blackbird, and don't forget to like and subscribe.